Happy holidays, everybody. It's me, your friendly neighborhood Uncle Pete, and this is my series, Nails in a Coffin, where we learn that with great kills, there must also come great nails. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, you can read what Nails in a Coffin is all about in the section down below, because my videos really aren't film reviews, rather a breakdown of the kills and evaluate how well the victim responded to their attack. This week, I'm covering The Mean One, which came out in 2022. We're now in this horror parody that reimagines the Grinch as a bloodthirsty slasher. We're going to dive into how well or how poorly the victims responded when they found themselves face to face with this green menace. Did they fight back like holiday heroes, or did they crumble under pressure of the murderous Christmas icon? So, let's unwrap this twisted take on a classic, and let's find out how they do. Before we get started with the nailing real quick, I'm doing a holiday giveaway this season like I've done the last few years. Giving you away this Funko Pop of Wolverine. Rules are simple. You gotta be subscribed to my channel, and you can comment on any video, including YouTube Shorts, starting from my video on the 20th of November till December 18th. You only get one entry per video, and after the 18th of December, I'll add all entries in a random generator, and I will pick a winner and send you this Funko Pop of Wolverine. I may even throw some other swag in there. Should be a lot of fun. It's just my way of spreading some holiday cheer. Subscribe, leave a comment, you get an entry. Got any questions, let me know. Let's get to the nailing. We get a first kill just a few minutes into The Mean One. It's Christmas Eve, and Cindy catches The Mean One stealing her Christmas presents. Her mom shows up and tells Cindy to get away from the monster, and she starts to fight The Mean One, protecting her daughter. During the scuffle, the Mean One pushes Cindy's mom away, and she falls onto a sharp object from a Christmas decoration, which goes through her neck, killing her. The first set of nails go to Cindy's mom, and I'm going to award her with 3 nails in the coffin. She saw somebody in her house right by her daughter, and she went into mom bear mode. She attacked the intruder and told her daughter to go and hide. She put herself between the danger and her family. She fought to protect her family, which is a lot more than what I've seen current victims' deaths on this channel. So she actually did something. She fought. She was brave. 3 nails in a coffin feels pretty right for Cindy's mom. Our next kill is Cindy's father, but this one happens 20 years later. He's decorating the house for Christmas, and the fireplace goes out. He's attacked by the Mean One. Cindy's outside, and when she looks through the glass on the door, the Mean One is attacking her father, slashing him with Christmas ornaments. He's thrown against the door. He tells Cindy to go and run right before the Mean One finishes him off with an ornament through his head. Cindy's pop earned himself 2.5 nails on a coffin. He was surprise attacked from behind, but from what we can see, he did put up fight with the Mean One. He was gravely injured, and when he saw Cindy, he told her to run. He died trying to protect her. For that, he gets 2.5 nails in a coffin. He may have gotten more if we got to see more of the altercation, but there are too many quick cuts for me to get a good look at it. So, hedging my bets, I'm going to give him 2.5 nails in a coffin. Our next kill is another one filled with quick cuts where it's difficult to see what the heck is going on. The Mean One attacks a hiking couple, stabbing a man named Daryl, cutting up and slashing him to bits. I'm going to give Daryl a pass here because it's debatable if he was actually killed, since the paramedics say he was taken to the hospital when they were talking to his girlfriend. There's no actual confirmation of his death, plus the way it was edited, it was hard to see what the heck was really happening again, so he's going to get a pass. The next set of deaths happen all in quick succession, where we have a group of drunk Santas partying in a bar. He kills the first one by using a large candy cane to smash his head into the jukebox. These nails are going to come quick, so I'm going to give this drunk Santa 2 nails in a coffin. Quick kill, not a lot of time to react, not much he could have done, didn't see too much. His next kill during the chaos, once Santa's hiding behind a bar, Grinch slams his head into it, then grabs a memo holder and slams the drunk guy's Santa's head onto it, killing him. I'm going to give the memo guy 1.5 nails in a coffin, mainly for trying to hide behind the bar and not trying to get out of the bar. He never looked around for the guy that just killed his friend. He just kind of did nothing, so I'm only going to give him 1.5 nails in the coffin. Next, the Mean One kills a woman when he kicks her off a table and she falls, breaking her neck. I'm going to give her 1 nail in the coffin. I don't know why she was standing on a table. She wasn't trying to get away from a mouse or anything. Standing on a table did absolutely nothing to help her other than make her an easy target, so she gets 1 nail in the coffin. Mean One's next kill is a man wearing an inflatable Christmas tree costume, and he gets impaled with a large candy cane. This person gets 1 nail in the coffin. They just stood there and shook their arms when the Mean One was in front of them, just letting him stab the guy in the stomach, trying absolutely nothing to protect themselves with 0 self-preservation instincts. So this is a 1 nail in the coffin rating all day long. The Mean One's next victim is crawling across the floor. When he steps in front of her, jumps up in the air, stomps on a woman, crushing her. This is another 1 nail in the coffin kill. Crawling on the floor was one of the worst things a person could have done in this situation. You're not as mobile, you move much slower, you make yourself a target for other people to trip on you. WTF. And also when the Grinch saw her, when she saw him, she just stayed in the same spot, not even trying to move, so 1 nail in the coffin. Kills keep coming when the mean one kills another guy by smashing a glass over his head, then bashing his head into the bar. The bar guy gets 1.5 nails in the coffin. I'm not sure why he was reaching behind the bar. Maybe he was thirsty in all the chaos, but it's another quick kill without much to evaluate, so I'm only going to give him 1.5 nails in the coffin. The mean one then claws the guy's face off, killing him. This guy gets 1.5 nails in the coffin as well. It looks like he was just standing there doing nothing. Not much else to go on. He then gets a 2-for-1 kill when he claws a man and woman to death and they were trying to get out the door. The 2 bar patrons earned themselves 2 nails in the coffin apiece. At least they made an effort to get out the door. So far, everyone else was just running in every direction. These 2 at least tried to get outside to an exit away from the killer, earning themselves a respectful 2 nails in the coffin. The mean one then kills another woman with Christmas lights. I'm going to give her 2 nails in the coffin, I guess. There's a lot of kills in a short amount of time here. At least she didn't see him attack her, so it's better than most of the kills. Just too much chaos going on, lots of quick cuts. I just didn't see her do anything blatantly stupid, so I'm going to give her 2 nails in the coffin. Final kill in the bar is a woman that he drags across it, then he throws into a large meat grinder, I guess, and turns it on, killing her. That was a lot of nails in a short amount of time, and this unnamed woman gets 1.5 nails in the coffin. We only cut the tail end of the kill, only seen the mean one drag her across the table, bar, and toss her into the meat grinder. I don't know what the heck that's doing in a bar. Don't have much to go on, but yeah, the best I can do really is give her 1.5 nails in the coffin from what I've seen. A short while later, we get to the next kill when Doc Zeus is telling Cindy how his wife was killed years ago when the mean one attacked her when she was mailing some Christmas presents. I'm going to give Doc Zeus's, get it? Dr. Zeus? This movie's not that great. I'm going to give his wife 2 nails in the coffin. It was another very quick kill from out of nowhere, giving the victim 0 chance to even do anything. Very similar to the quick edits in the rest of the movie for these kills. So, I guess they did what they could with the low budget. I'm just not the biggest fan of these edits. But yeah, 2 nails in the coffin for Doc Zeus's wife. So, let's move on. Short order cook Don is next victim. He's closing up for the night when the mean one sneaks into the restaurant. While Don's back is turned, the mean one grabs a meat cleaver off the counter. And while Don is cleaning up a mess on the floor, the mean one holds the cleaver up in the air. And when Don turns around, the cleaver is slammed in the top of his head, killing him. I'm awarding Don 2 nails in a coffin. As soon as he turned around and saw the mean one, he was hit with the cleaver, so he didn't have time to react, get his arms up, or even moved. And I can't fault him for not reacting because he was more of a victim here of bad editing than stupidity, which is a lot in this movie. And yeah, I'm only going to give him 2 nails in the coffin. Mayor McBean is next up on the chopping block. She was leaving town when her car stalled out. She checks under the hood for the issue, then the mean one appears behind her and attacks, even biting a chunk out of her cheek. She does fight back though, but the mean one gets the upper hand as she tries to run away. He trips her, knocks her down to the ground, and then he starts dragging her back to the car, placing her head by the edge of the trunk, and then he uses the edge of the trunk between the car to chop the woman's head off. Only a few more nails to go, and I'm going to give the mayor 2.5 nails in the coffin, because she did put up a fight with the mean one. And when that didn't work, she did try and run away, but he still caught her. But when compared to most of the kills I do on this channel, she did pretty decently above average. She fought, she tried to run. Yeah, she didn't do the best, she didn't do the worst, but she does deserve more than 2 nails in the coffin, earning herself a solid 2.5 nails in the coffin. Getting close to the end here, Sheriff Hooper is telling how this woman Stephanie died at the hands of the mean one. He's in the cave calling out to her, and when he finds her, he sees that her eyes have been stabbed out with Christmas ornaments. Before the sheriff can do anything, the mean one rips Stephanie's neck open, killing her. I'm going to award Stephanie with a pass. We didn't see her eyes gouged out, only seeing the mean one finishing her off. She was blind when he did that, so I don't think it's fair to give her a nail rating. It's not enough to go on with her being blind at the time, not seeing how she was attacked or anything. Wasn't much she could really do, so this is one of those times I feel a pass is definitely appropriate. Finally, we're at our last kill, and it's Sheriff Hooper. He's hunting the mean one in the Grinch's cave, taking shots at the dark, hoping to hit his target. However, the mean one is able to attack, and nom nom on the sheriff, finishing him off. The final set of nails are Sheriff Hooper's, and he earned himself 1.5 nails in a coffin. I like that he was brave to go and find the mean one, but shooting in the dark was stupid as hell. How did he not have a flashlight anywhere near him to use in his dark cave? I just think that was really stupid. And the other reason he's going to escape getting 1 nail is because he was going to go kill the monster and not just arrest him. He was going to kill the guy, not just, take him into custody. But I'm not too sure he deserves that extra half a nail. What do you think? Tell me in the comments down below, and I'll give you an extra entry for my Funko Pop giveaway. There's still 14 minutes left into this movie, so let's just jump right to the end. I want to finish it. It's the final confrontation between Cindy and the mean one, and instead of killing him when she has a chance, she sees the necklace that she gave him 20 years ago. He had accidentally killed her mom, and when she yelled at him, calling him a monster, that turned him bad. So she feels bad for all this, forgives him, and kisses him on the cheek. This causes his heart to grow 3 sizes, but it just kills him. Well, not really, since we see a few minutes later that the mean one actually didn't die. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Those are all my nails in the coffin for the mean one. Here's a summary of all the nails I've awarded. Here is the average nails in the coffin, which is 1.79 nails. Slightly towards the higher end of my nails in the coffin averages for all the many films I've covered on this channel. But with all those quick kills in the bar, I feel like that kind of added to the higher average, because I really didn't have too much to go on as far as stupidity. And you can see here only 3 of the 15 kills in this movie were 1 nail, the rest being all higher, which definitely contributed to the higher average. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Help me grow this channel. I'd really appreciate it. Just take you a second if you hit that subscribe button. Plus, it gives you a chance to win that Funko Pop I'm giving away. I should have some more videos out before the end of the year, but I did pick up an extra shift at work at the comic book store, so I can't complain too much. I'm working in the comic book store, but I don't have as much time as I used to, but I do love working there, and I do love making these videos, so I'm going to try and get out more content as possible before the end of the year. But most importantly, I hope you're all doing well. Everybody's having a happy, safe, wonderful holiday season. Until next time, take care, be safe, be good to yourselves, and be good to each other. I am your friendly neighborhood Uncle Pete, and remember, with great kills, there must also come great nails.